Let me tell you a story. A story about a friend of mine that's been with me on many adventures. A friend that's saved me in a lot of rough days. A friend who's tough enough to handle my failures, but also impressive enough that it will never hold back my skill or talent. It's my Bowie knife. Might as well be considered my right hand. This knife I put a great deal of design into, both in practicality and pulling from my very dreams. Like something walking off the page of a book, and into my life I built this knife to be everything I believe a knife should be. And this is my Bowie. And the thought that went into it, as well as the designs and the details and features that make it what I consider to be the best knife that I have ever owned, are about to be shared here in this video. The first thing you may wonder is, what has this knife done to make me speak so highly of it? So let's talk about some of its accomplishments very quickly. It has started more than 100 fires in the field, both while hunting and camping. Never witnessed it lose its edge, whether going through leg or skull. Makes a great substitute for an axe or a saw, and I've never witnessed it go dull in wood. No matter how much it's gone through, it can still take air after whatever level of work I subject it to. Been thrown more than 2,000 times, and probably closer to 3,000 in reality, without breaking or showing any signs of wear. My Bowie's handle is Ebony Maccassar. This wood is extremely durable and tough, and has yet to ever show any signs of true wear and tear or cracking after the thousands of throws and tens of thousands of chops I've put it through. The base of the knife is a baseball-like sphere so that I can wrap my fingers around it, not too dissimilar from a baseball, and when I heft this thing through the air, it travels like a tomahawk with that extra loft I can get with it. The handle's grip is called an hourglass shape, custom sized to my particular palm so that when I clamp down on this knife, my hand doesn't ride on the guard. It doesn't at all feel like it will slip off, leading for extreme comfort in all use, and never a blister has met my hand when working hard with this knife. With brass pins through it, it just adds a little bit of flair. A scalloped collar beneath the guard adds just a little more beautiful character, as was seen in many knives in the 1800s. The guard is 3/16 inches thick, as well as the collar. And now we're at the steel. Above that guard begins visually the over quarter-inch thick CPM 154 CM steel, all at 60 Rockwell, and that blade's tang goes all the way through the bottom of the handle and sticks out the other side. A high flat saber grind makes this blade cut and chop and skin all like a champion. A longer clip that I nicknamed the dog face clip allows this blade to also have a very, very capable time when penetrating the flesh of animals. At times I run this blade with a convex edge instead of a plain V-grind if I wanted a little bit better bushcrafting, and it works fantastic in either configuration. The sheath is made from gator back. This stuff is pretty hard to work with, and most things that you see made of gator are from the belly and not from the back, and I learned why after building this sheath. The sheath also has a strap that in the front sits higher on the thigh and wraps around down low in the back, which allows me to move quickly with this knife, and it feels frequently like it's not even there, all riveted in place the whole way around. This knife is comfortable to wear in this sheath, and I can move fantastically with it at high elevations and at high speeds. And for an extra level of preparedness, I have a slot for my big ferro rod so I can be ready to go to work on a fire at any time. I considered adding a slot for a sharpening stone, but I have yet to see this blade need to be resharpened in the field even after being in the mountains for a full month. Not only does this blade just do it all, for me, it does it all and does it better than any other blade I've messed with. There are other steels out there that are also excellent, but this Bowie knife is my favorite blade, and it goes with me on all my adventures. My companion, My Bowie. Inspiration for this knife comes from films such as Rambo, Quigley Down Under, Crocodile Dundee, Iron Mistress, and many others. Check out my online store for sales on blades that'll make your day.